So hopefully I don't butcher this name up too bad. But in 1999, 28-year-old Yuji Nishizawa spotted a potentially serious security flaw at the Haneda Airport in Tokyo. He noticed that passengers could pick up their baggage after they made it through airport security with no questions asked. And he reported this to several agencies requesting employment as an airport security guard. But when he received little or no response, he decided he'd exploit the security loophole himself. So on July 23rd, that he packed a kitchen knife into his luggage and had a bag checked, and as he boarded a flight to Osaka to Tokyo, he arrived at the Haneda Airport. He purchased a ticket on All Nippon Airways Flight 61 to Sapporo. After passing the security checkpoint, he went to pick up his arriving luggage from Osaka and took it aboard Flight 61. No one knew that he was smuggling a knife onto the plane. Flight 61 had a total of 503 passengers and 14 crew members. Shortly after takeoff, he pulled out his knife and threatened a flight attendant, forcing her to give him access to the cockpit. The captain refused to follow any of his instructions, and he stabbed him to death and took the plane's flight controls over. Flight 61 wound up going on a nosedive and was only about 300 meters or 1,000 feet from the ground before other crew members managed to subdue Nishizawa and regain control of the plane. The co-pilot managed to make an emergency landing, and Nishizawa was subsequently taken into custody and charged with murder. His motive for the attempted hijacking was his desire to fly a real plane. Since he was a huge fan of the flight simulation games, he was given a life sentence for his murder in 2005.